Hello and welcome to more Paper Mario! Last time we left off at a save and continue type thing, and after you do that, it's going to spit you back to the little file select here. So let's continue our file and see where we left off. And of course, we're going to go back to Peach's castle, as is pretty customary between each of the chapters. So let's go see how Peach and Twink are doing. Hey, Twink, those guards have stopped paying attention to us again. Let's sneak out of here. We might be able to find some news to help Mario. Do you think it's still safe to use that secret path? Don't you think Bowser's figured it out by now? It's still alright, Twink. Bowser hasn't noticed anything, somehow. He looks scary, but he's basically a major bonehead. Let's get out of here. Come on. Of course, we're going to take the exact same path back out. You guys know the drill. Let's just go bap that button right there. And for whatever reason, that will alter the fireplace. What I want to know is, every time we break that, the fireplace griddle, or whatever that CRUD is on the front, it like falls over and evaporates. So who is replacing that CRUD? But let's get out of here. And as last time, we're going to have to dodge some guards. This time, we don't want to go to this bottom left door. Instead, we want to swing around this way, dodge all these guys, and go into the bottom right door. So let's go inside. Who are you? Excuse me? This is my castle. I'm Princess Peach. And who might you be? Of course, Gourmet Guy is back again. Oh, you're Princess Peach. Everyone calls me the Gourmet Guy for some reason. I guess I'd better report you to King Bowser. You aren't supposed to leave your room, but I am really hungry. Tell you what, I'll keep this a secret if you make me something really yummy. So, Princess Peach, what do you say? Will you cook me something or what? I'd love to cook for you, Mr. Gourmet Guy, but I have no ingredients and no utensils. Yeah, we're kind of a prisoner in our own home. Oh, that's no problem. There's a kitchen one floor below. It's 5 stars. You can go cook there. I don't know if you've noticed the situation. There's some guards out there. But right here, he will hand us a key, so as long as we're sneaky and we sneak past some guards, we can actually get down there. So I'll just sit here and wait for my yummy meal, okay? Oh yeah, I forgot. There are plenty of guards downstairs, so be careful. You know, we could just take the key and run, but I guess we'll play along and actually go and cook for him. Oh, don't get spotted right there. I just want to go and show over here real quick just to remind you guys about this chest. We will be using this chest again this time. Anyways, let's go use the key down here and unlock this door, get down to the first floor. And of course, down here, we're also going to have more guards. Now, on the right, oh, watch out for that guy. That one right there on that wall, that's the kitchen we're looking for, but I do want to go over here because we have a badge we can grab. So let's sneak on through. I don't know, again, I don't know why the only rooms that we can sneak through, I don't know why there's no lights in there. People are using flashlights. Hello, is anyone in here? Maybe. Let's go open this chest right here, and we get the last stand badge. When Mario's in danger, he receives only half the damage, because Danger Mario was not ridiculous enough already. Now, once again, I'm not going to count that on the badge counter until we actually get it with Mario. Well, let's go check out this little shaking cabinet. Hello, Mr. Toad. Oh no, I'm caught for sure. Huh? Princess Peach, you're okay, thank the stars. You're thinking, Twink? You're a Toad from the castle. How long have you been hiding in here? Well, since Bowser took over, he's been in there for gosh dang over 3 weeks now. He's been hiding there until Mario comes and saves us all. Princess Peach, you ought to hide too. It's risky out there. Please don't take any chances. I do not want to know where he's going to the bathroom. Let's just not open those drawers right there. Alright, so let's get back out. We've got the badge. Now, I don't want to go cook the cake yet, or bake, I guess, because we want to go deposit that badge in that chest. So let's sneak back up to the first floor, or the second floor, and let's put that badge in the mysterious chest. Here we are, let's toss the last stand badge in there, and that's a setup you can honestly do with that badge. You can go for more of a defensive Danger Mario. You can put on the Defend Plus, you can put on Damage Dodge, and that. And at that point, if it cuts it in half, 6 will go down to 3, and then you block with Damage Dodge plus Defend Plus, and you could block all of that. So, as if it works like I think it does, you could effectively block a 6 damage attack just like that, but who knows, maybe it doesn't work quite like that. I haven't personally tested it. Maybe I will. Maybe we'll think about returning Danger Mario, but let's go inside the kitchen right here. Hey, Twink. Well, here's the kitchen. So, what shall we do first? I guess we're gonna go look at the books over here, because we have no idea what we're doing. Princess Peach, this looks like a good cookbook. Let's use it, okay? How would you know a good cookbook from a bad one, Twink? I guess I'll just have to take his word for it. How's it look, Twink? Anything look really yummy? Is it a picture book? Hang on a second. Oh, how about this? Special strawberry cake. What exactly makes it special? Sounds good, Heart. Let's whip one up. Okay, Twink, read me the recipe. And here is one of my favorite parts in the entire game. It's so ridiculous, but I love it. Okay, please listen carefully. First, put sugar and eggs in a bowl. Go ahead, Princess Peach. When you've finished, let me know and we'll move on to the next step. So over here, we're gonna have a bowl and a bunch of ingredients we can dump into it. So we have flour, the best flour available to bake the finest royal cakes. Here's the sugar, Snow White sugar, which we do need. Salt, as salty as salt gets. Egg, newly laid eggs. Milk, fresh from the cow. Strawberry, bright red strawberries that look fresh and juicy. Cream, very rich and fresh cream. Butter, the best butter available, it looks freshly churned. And, cleanser, detergent to wash utensils. Alright, that cake is looking great, but let's go ahead and dump a little bit of ordinary water in there as well, just to really make things meld together. Alright, Twink, we're ready for the next step. Done? Yeah, let's move on here. I think the cake's gonna be delicious. I'm not going to taste it, we'll let you taste test it, Twink. Okay, let's move on to the next step then. Now, mix and whip the ingredients in the bowl. Alright, sounds easy enough. We'll just mix the sugar and the egg. That's what it is. All set. When I say start, press A as fast as you can for 10 seconds to mix the batter. Are you ready? Sure. Alright, guys, here we go. Mashing that A button. Come on, Peach. Stir that CRUD. Yeah. He's probably getting an arm workout right now. I've actually tried to, like, make egg whites, whipped egg whites, where you take egg whites and you whip them to get all fluffy. That CRUD is a serious arm workout. But that's it. Great job. Did it go well? I think that went pretty great. Okay, what's the next step? Okay, let's get on to the next step then. Now, put flour and butter in the bowl. Go ahead, Princess Peach. Just let me know when you're done and we'll move on to the next part of the recipe. Flour and butter, you say? Well, here's some flour. And I guess we'll go over here and get some butter! Okay, we'll actually put some butter in there because this butter comes in a jar. I don't think I've ever seen butter in a jar, but in this case it does. All right, let's move on to the next step, Twink. Done? Yes. Let's keep it going. Okay, after you've mixed the ingredients in the bowl, pour it into the pan. Pan pour? Let's do it. So we just gotta grab the CRUD, mix it. That time we don't have to press anything. This little section right here is automated, so I'm not actually playing right now. It's just Peach taking over, so she dumps it into the cake pan. We forgot to preheat the oven. On to the next step. Now, bake the batter in the oven for 30 seconds. Okay, head over to the oven. So you do actually have to time this. It's not ridiculously precise, but you have to get it pretty close to 30 seconds or this is going to be a total failure. So you can put the cake in the oven with A, press A again when you think 30 seconds has passed, then take the cake out of the oven. You can't redo this part, so be extra careful. Okay, please put it in the oven. Well, let's just go pop it in there, and we'll just wait for 30 seconds. Now, one thing to keep in mind is when you go and do this whole cake segment, if you give it to the Shy Guy or the Gourmet Guy and he doesn't like it, you only have to continue from the first step that you failed. So say, for example, we got all the steps leading up to the baking correct, we would have to try again at the baking portion. But if we failed the first step, we have to start all the way from the beginning. So that's kind of how this works here. So we're just going to wait for about 30 seconds, and we'll see how this goes.
2,000 years later.
All right, I think that's pretty good. Let's take it out, and we'll go see how this cake turns out. Done? Yep, I think this is going to be a perfect cake. Okay, put the cake on the table to cool. It might take a little while to cool off after all that, but I think it'll be fine. How did we take off the cake pan? And she did not use any oven mitts. She just grabbed that cake pan just like that. We're going to decorate it with cream and strawberries. Let me know when you're all finished decorating. All right, sounds good. Cream and strawberries. Cream and strawberries, that's what we're doing, definitely. And you know what? We actually will put a strawberry on top. Let's just do that. But watch this, guys. This one strawberry turns into 3 little strawberries. Whoa! All right, Twink, the cake is all done. Done? Yes! Let's go give it to Gourmet Guy. We made it. It looks great. Do you want to try it out, Twink? Let's take this to Gourmet Guy. Now let's pick up the cake and go see how he likes it. Yeah. Let's go right through the door, and it'll take us right over to him. We don't have to walk all the way through that section. And don't look at the clock in the background, because that is definitely a Mickey Mouse head. They might get like some kind of, I don't know, copyright strike or something. Oh, I've been waiting so long, I've wasted away to nothing. Well, I've got just the cake for you here. I hope you like it. I like how Peach kind of sheepishly walks up to give it to him. All right, give it a taste. Uh-oh. No! Oh, disgusting. This is awful. Where'd you learn to cook? Truck driving school? Go back to the kitchen and follow a recipe or something. What ingredients did you use in that monstrosity? Whatever they were, I think they were seriously wrong. CRUD. Well, I guess he did not like our cake. Let's go back, guys, and we'll do it proper. Okay, Princess Peach, this time we're gonna make a delicious cake, right? We sure are. I know we can. This is going to be the best cake Gourmet Guy ever eaten. Okay, Twink, if you please, read me that recipe again. Sugar and eggs. Let's go. Sugar in the bowl. Egg in the bowl. All right, we got it, Twink. What's the next step? And now we whip. That's it. Great job. Did it go well? It sure did. Let's go to the next step. Put flour and butter. Okay. In goes the flour. You can go into. We'll just put the whole jar in. We don't need to take the lid off. Okay, next up. All right, so we're at the portion where we have to time it for 30 seconds. So I've got a timer on the side. I'm going to try to use that to get this effectively. So let's go ahead and pop it in. Okay, and begin. Now, while this is cooking, I just want to mention that with this cake baking process, you really do have to follow the instructions pretty closely. At one point, Twink says to put in eggs. It's a bit misleading. You have to put 1 egg. If you put 2 eggs, you will fail. So you have to follow them pretty closely. All the times where they say to put certain ingredients, just put 1 batch of them. If you put 2, it's not going to work out. So I'm just going to wait for a few more seconds, and we should have the cake good just about, oh geez, right about there. I think that was good. That might have been a little bit over. I hope this works out. Done. All right, so we're going to put it down to cool. Then we have to put the cream and then the strawberries. Now, this step is particularly important because if you mess up the order, it's not going to work. So we have to put the cream and then the strawberries. So let's grab the cream, go over, dump that on the cake, and then we'll go over here, grab a strawberry, chop that sucker up, put that on as well, and that should be it. So let's go give this cake to Gourmet Guy and see how he likes this one. It looks exactly the same as last time, but maybe it tastes different. Well, let's see how he likes this one. He's going to use a fork and a knife to eat cake. Who does that? Oh! Oh! Oh, delicious! This is way too delicious. He just gets so excited for cake. He makes the entire world spin. My golly. Phew, that was really good. I haven't felt this way since, well, ever. Whoa, take that, Tasty. He basically just like sick burn Tasty's cake. So, here's the tip he's going to give us. One of the star spirits is inside Mount Lava Lava on Lava Lava Island. This island is to the south. You should tell this to Mario, but you'd better tell him that there's also a nasty lava piranha guarding the star spirit. He'd better be careful. I really don't dislike Mario, that's why I'm telling you this. We'll have to trust him, guys. We'll just have to take his word for it. He's not out to get Mario. Nope, nothing like that at all. Twink, did you hear that? Mount Lava Lava, Lava Lava Island. The star spirits is being held inside that volcano. Mario could really use this information, huh? Yes, he could. Twink, I'm sorry that I keep asking you to do this stuff, but can you go tell Mario? Of course I will. I'll do it right now. And off Twink goes. Twink's our little messenger. I'll be back soon, Princess Peach. As long as we don't close the window on him. What's with all this shouting? Keep it quiet in here! Koopa, keep your voice down. Inside voices, please. So, it was you, Princess Peach. You've got to keep it down. You're a prisoner, and as a prisoner, you need to keep... Huh? What are you doing out of your room anyway? Guards, get the princess! Yep. I don't know why they don't catch on to me sneaking out. Seems like if we just wait for 1 chapter, they'll eventually stop watching me so closely and we can just sneak out again. That's how it goes every time. Oh, hey, Mr. Star Spirit, how's it going, buddy? Whew, fresh air. After being cooped up in there for so long, I could really use some outdoor exercise. My name is Muscular. Mario, I must thank you for saving me. Now it's my turn to help you. Behold! Whenever he says behold there, it kind of makes me think of Rolf from Ed, Edd n Eddy, how he used to say, behold! Mario's star energy goes up to 4. Now we can use 2 star storms. Mario can now use Chill Out, a new star spirit power. With Chill Out, you can lower the attack power of all enemies. And that will actually lower it by 3. It's pretty good in some situations. Call on me whenever you find yourself in trouble. I'll always come quickly to aid you in battle. Now, I'm going back to my dear old Star Haven. Mario! Oh, here's Twink, here to give us the news that we already know. Mario, I have news! News from the castle! Oh, do you? Ah, Honorable Star Spirit! Hi. I believe you are Twink, no? You're that youngster who recently ascended from Starboard Valley up to Star Haven. What? You remember my name? Ha ha ha, why of course, we're like family. I'm so touched! Ho ho ho. Why do they all say ho ho? You guys are not Santa Claus. I mean, Eldstar was at least a little bit convincing with that sick mustache, but everyone else, I am just not convinced. Santa is not blue. Santa is very clearly red and white. and some black and gold actually, but mostly red and white. Wow, I talked with Muscular, the honorable star spirit. I really have such a chance, even at Star Haven. I'm shaking. You don't. I guess he is kind of wobbling up and down. I'm sorry, I have some important news from the castle. I know, we kind of saw that already. According to the information Princess Peach and I got, it seems that one of the honorable star spirits is being held at Mount Lava Lava on Lava. Gosh dang it! It kind of reminds me of Gullah Gullah Island. It's an old show I used to watch. I don't even know if that show was any good. I can't remember. I hope it will be of help. Yep, thank you for the info, dude. I'm going back to rejoin Princess Peach now. Mario, as always, good luck. The princess and I will keep looking for useful information. Alright, you keep doing that. I mean, they actually are a pretty big help. I'm glad to have them on the team here. So let's go over here and drop down a save. Got a little thing we can do down here. So how do we actually get to Chapter 5? Well, if we go down here, we can see that the Whalmer is a little bit closer to the dock now. Now, before we interact with that guy, let's talk to a couple people, see what they have to say. An odd fellow's been hanging around the port lately. All he does is stare out at the horizon and mumble about treasures and the like. Look, he's here again today. He's of course talking about Colorado, who we just saw. I do want to talk to this guy though, because for whatever reason, he gives a lot of information about side characters, and I kind of like that about the game. Hello Mario, do you happen to know the owner of the bad shop that recently opened, Ralph? I met that Ralph in a different town a long time ago. Back then he was selling rare foods, not badges. I recall that he had a beautiful wife at the time. They worked so hard together to build a business up from nothing in that town. His wife doesn't seem to be here in Toad Town, though. I wonder what happened. So, just a little bit of side information about Ralph. I think it's cool to see, you know, NPC development and all that. But let's go talk to Colorado. Who am I, you say? Why, my dear chap, I am none other than Colorado, famed adventurer and archaeologist. I'm touring the world. And you are Mario, yes? What are you doing here? I like how they talk like they've never met each other before, even though we've clearly interacted with him pretty extensively in the past. Well, I for one am traveling bravely to Lava Lava Island in the Southern Sea to solve a diabolical mystery. It would seem that there are ancient treasures waiting in a volcanic cave. I'm in a bit of a fix though, no way to get there, you see. Think now, Colorado, how to cross the sea. Well, this sounds like some pretty important information, huh? Well, if we go over to this guy onto the whale, if we do a ground pound, that'll make him toss us off. Ouch! Ouch! What are you doing? Oh. Well, we might have a Pokemon battle right here. Are those little... Okay, the pink things, I thought those were eyebrows, but I guess the pink things are more like blush lines. I was wondering what this was. It seems to be a huge tuna. Oh, I'm not a tuna. I'm a whale. It's not a tuna. And I have problems. It feels like something's jumping around in my belly. Ow, help me. I say, old boy, this great tuna seems to have a bit of a bellyache. Mario, what say you lend the fish a hand, I told you I'm not a tuna. I'm not even a fish. And I have a headache from you jumping around on me, too. Do you think you could check my belly? I'm begging you, please. I guess we could do that, so let's go inside. Actually, let's get Goombario out and see what he has to say here. Let's just use our tattle. Some folk are calling it a tuna, but it's obviously a whale. Pretty huge, isn't it? I wonder how many Goombas would fit inside one whale. He may look scary being so big, but his eyes seem kind. Okay, well, let's go back to Watt. The reason we want Watt is pretty important. It is very dark inside here, so let's get Watt. Ew, bro, your uvula's out. Well, let's go over here. And, oh, a little fuzzy dude. Wow, who dat? What did you think you're doing with all that light? No good. How does this guy have half of a boat inside of him? What the heck? Well, to solve the little stomach issue, we do just have to fight this guy. Ouch, that hurt, what are you doing? And to fight him, we just have to stand right about here and he'll jump onto us. There we are, so let's get into a battle. Now, this guy is, well, it's a little unique, actually. Hey, fella, you want a piece of this? You got it, I'm ornery as all get out. Prepare for some pain. Now, the reason I say he's unique is if we go over to Goombario, the room gets dark, and we actually cannot tattle this guy. This guy is not able to be tattled at all, but I can tell you, he's got 20 HP, he's got 0 defense, and 3 attack. So let's go back over to Watt. We've got to have her out to actually attack the guy. And he is susceptible to Power Shock, but it doesn't hit every time. So let's see if we can get it. Let's just mash A as hard as we can. Let's see if this will actually work. 100%. And there it goes. Your enemy's paralyzed and can't move for 3 turns. So let's go do a jump on him. That'll do 8 damage. There we are. So 2 more turns, we should be able to take him down here. Or just 1 more turn even, actually. Because we can do this. That'll do a total of 16 damage, 8 plus 8. And then Watt can do 4 damage. And that should, well, defeat him. Happy heart, we don't need your health right now. Okay, let's go over to Electro Dash. And there we go. 20 damage in total. And we get some pretty good star points from that as well. 15 star points, the best number. Aww. Shucks, first I think I get away from that old fishing man, and then I get all swallowed up by some huge fish, and then this fellow with the mustache goes upside my head. I've just been falling out of frying pans into fryers since I was just a grub. Talk about a lousy lot in life. Is out of the frying pan and into the fire, is that like an expression or something? Because I think that Tidus from Final Fantasy X said something very similar in the opening of that game. Ah, he feels fantastic, and he fills up with water, and he still has a boat inside of him. Well, water's kind of my weakness. I'm made of paper, but I guess he'll spit me out right here. That works. Ah, thank you, dude. Yeah, this Fuzzy Pete right here, you might have noticed him before in the game when we came to the port. He actually had something to do with the fisher guy that we saw. But, yeah, now he's just a thorn in our side. But that's what he gets for sleeping with his mouth open. I suppose I could see my way to forgiving you this time, but you just watch it. I reckon I owe you some thanks after all, Mr. Mustache. Y'all take care now. Yeah, there's the fisherman in the background all the way back there. But, from this point on, well, let's talk to the whale and see what happens. I feel so much better now. They should call you Dr. Mario, eh? There must be some way I can express my gratitude. I've got it. I, the tuna, I'm the whale, am quite good at swimming. To express my thanks, I'll take you anywhere you want to go. So yes, we can effectively use the tuna as a boat. Pardon the eavesdropping, but did you say anywhere? Mario, you old tuna tamer, accompany me to the shores of Lava Island. What a trip it'll be. The island will be wonderful. You must trust my instincts. Mario, I think the Star Kid said a star spirit was, caught on the big Lava Island. We should go. Big Whale, give us a ride. Whee! Huh? Lava Island? Yeah, yes, of course. I know where it is, but there's a big volcano on the island, and it's on the verge of erupting. Very dangerous. Do you still want to go? Of course we do, because danger is one of my names. Well, okay then, it's your call. Just let me know when you're ready to go. So, from this point on, we can hop onto him, go to Lava Island, and begin Chapter 5. Will we do that next time? Of course not, because we have more side quests. So we're going to wrap this one up, guys. We'll come back next time, do a bunch of side quests, including a whole bunch of cooking, because we do have that cookbook for Tasty, so it's going to unlock a lot of stuff. So I'll see you guys then. Take care.